but love the top because you can't stop when he's on. Times what he's saying will leave you in a day, but you gotta pay close attention cause you can't put a word inside. We got crazy mad societies, we're all a bunch of freaks. He's got crazy mad solutions when he talks before he thinks. When I need a couple fun, like money ain't a thing, man, I got a side job clubbing rats over in England. Off the top, cause he's ready to blow. Sex, drugs, Kris DeVold. Off the top, cause he's ready to blow. Sex, drugs, Kris DeVold. Don't take offense, cause my man is frankly honest. He's the only one that ever beat me in a sweating contest. Cause if you can't take the heat, you're getting kicked out the kitchen. You get the dry white toast, he's got the 2-whole chicken. He's got away with the ladies, they're always taking him home to mother. When she answers the door, she's like, I see you met your father. It's obvious his mouth is gonna get him in trouble. Yo, Bill, call the bar, get the bail on the double. Off the top, cause he's ready to blow. Sex, drugs, Kris DeVold. Off the top, cause he's ready to blow. Sex, drugs, Kris DeVold. Off the top, cause he's ready to blow. Sex, drugs, Kris DeVold. Off the top, cause he's ready to blow. Sex, drugs, Kris DeVold. Well, my little nasty, CentralValleyTalk.com, Sex, Drugs, Kris DeVold is what you're watching. Oh my goodness, I'm feeling good. It's episode 197! Oh, we're gonna get crazy tonight. It's gonna be a nice one. Holy shit, ladies and gentlemen. It's looking a little weird behind the camera. It's looking a little freaky. Holy shit. God, is that Briggs back there? Holy shit, it's Mike Briggs! He is Central Valley Talk, the one that makes it all happen. The one, the father, the president. Not the God, but a God. He is the God of Central Valley Talk, and he is running my board tonight, and we're keeping it simple. I'm like dick, pussy, fart jokes, man. We're not doing any weird. I don't need no pictures. I don't need no visuals. Keep it on me. And supposedly, en route to the studio, tonight live, we have Toxicity, a tribute to System of a Down. They have a gig coming up next week, and it's going to be a huge, huge damn party. They're here tonight. From what I understand, they're going to go acoustic for us. It's going to be interesting. Should be great. Hopefully, they'll be coming in soon. How'd you like the official Facebook page, Sex, Drugs, Kris DeVold, spelt like a chick with a K, but I got a dick, and one day when we pass out those 3D glasses when you walk in the studio, then and only then you will know. Holy shit, this is the episode we're going to see his dick. Like I've told you about it so many times. And see, you guys have been warned. What's weird about Sex, Drugs, Kris DeVold? Let me go ahead and get this started, all right? Last week, barely anybody could sit. Barely anybody could sit in the damn studio. This week, a couple of you sitting here. Now, I'd like to mention that going on out front of the Central Valley Talk Studios, there's an amazing thing going on. An array action. I rolled up and almost drove past the motherfucker. I didn't want to park. I was very nervous, and I'm like, holy shit, we're busted for everything. Everything Briggs has allowed me to do in the last 4 and some odd years here, 196 episodes, and all the things we've done in that backyard. All the things we've done in that backyard. Holy shit. And I'm like, it finally caught up to us, boys. We're all going down. Even fucking Dog the Turtle. I was like, they're going to have him in little turtle cuffs, and they're going to be taking him out, and he's going to be pissed as hell. Luckily, they're not here for any of us. Another issue is I think some of the audience members have rolled by the show and they're not going to come in. For all I know, Toxicity, a tribute to System of a Down, could be over here at the Supermercado and they ain't fucking budging. They're like, nope, we'll just wait until they fucking leave. And so we may be without music as a result of the action. But you're in the Tower District. The Tower District. I remember the very first episode. February, 12, 2013. It was Fat Tuesday here in Mardi Gras. In Tower, and I was totally terrified. I was like, I'm gonna do this hour and I'll get the hell out of here because it's cops galore. Can't even walk down the street and fart, and they're like, can I get your ID? We smelt that. And I'm like, I'm not even drinking right now. So yes, there's action going on outside. If you're in the Tower area, walk by the studio. Maybe give us an update. Let us know if it's okay to fucking leave, because at this point I'm staying all night, Briggs. I'm just staying. I'm not. Huh? They're gone. Are they gone? Yeah, hey, thank you for protecting and serving, but sometimes you scare me, all right? You ever doing nothing wrong at all, and you see a cop and your fucking butthole goes, like for no reason, doing nothing wrong. I don't know if it's that old thing, like when I was a teenager riding around with friends in the car and they got like weed and an open container or something, and you're just like, holy shit, guys, seatbelts. I'm a grown man driving to work in the fucking morning, and I see a cop passing about 3 lanes back, and I'm like, holy shit, What's he doing? What's he doing? Are we okay in here? I'm driving to work. I should be okay. It's 7:58 in the morning and I'm tripping out. And I have nothing wrong. Nothing wrong. So I can tell you and you know what I did? I got out of my car and rather than walking straight across the street, you know what I fucking did? I walked up to the light, I walked across the crosswalk, and then I came down the sidewalk. I'm like, I'm not going to be the guy that gets a jaywalking fucking ticket, and then I got to explain to everyone next week how I jaywalked right in front of 3 patrol cars and a fucking ambulance. And then I didn't think I was going to get caught. So I went up to the crosswalk. As a matter of fact, in four years of doing this, I think that's the first time I've ever taken the fucking crosswalk here. I walked right across the street. So we had the action. Apparently the hot fuzz is over. See, that's what, you guys were waiting for the cops to leave in front. I knew it. Did you guys see the cops out front? Were they gone by the time you got here?
I didn't see any goddamn cops.
There you go. I was like, oh shit, they're in their car. They're not coming in until those cops leave. Let's go ahead and talk about this. Who loves tacos in here?
Yeah!
I got like raindrop, drop top. I like to eat tacos nonstop. That's always what I fucking hear in my head. Here we go. This fucking squirrel, now you can go to the Sex Drugs Kris DeVold page. You will see some fucking pictures of this one. This squirrel, what if you could eat a fucking taco? And I'm talking about a real taco. You guys are fucking nasty. I'm not thinking about go pussy, okay? So I'm talking about a real taco here. If you get, and then all of a sudden a couple of you are out, right? Like, oh, you were in the back going, a taco bigger than me? I'm listening. And then I'm like, a real taco dick. He's like, fuck you, not listening. This squirrel, okay, this squirrel nabbed a fucking taco. Remember Pizza Rat? Does anybody remember Pizza Rat off the internet? Just a poor little rat going around in the subway and someone snapped a photo of him and it had a piece of pizza that was bigger than him, all right? And New York rat subways are big themselves, so props to the pizza joint with the big pizza slice. Well, this squirrel, he's up in a tree and the taco, what food, if you could eat any food that would be your body size, because this squirrel's about this big and the taco's about this big. So he's literally holding his body size in the form of a taco. I guess this is a taco when I do this, and he's gonna fucking eat it. What would you eat if it was the size of you?
Fucking me?
Would you eat what would you eat? The size of you, like a pepperoni pizza the size of Hannibal? Is that what we're looking at here?
No, God, no.
God, no. No, God, no. You know, you need a pizza the size of fucking me.
Spread sour gummy worms.
Oh man. Could you, a sour gummy worm the size of you?
I would do my best.
I would do my best. Would you go, if you got a sour gummy worm that's just like you, are you eating from the bottom or you're starting at the top on yourself?
Fuck. Probably the top.
You know that, yeah, the top, you going top down on yourself like that? You know, that's a weird, this reminds me of a video. Check out the Sex Drugs Kris DeVold Facebook page, by the way, because I am posting some intriguing shit. I posted a video where all these young men were proposed the question. Would you suck dick or let your mama die? Now, that's a fucked up question. Now, this chick, it's a montage, so you gotta check out the video, it's on the page. It's a montage video. She must ask at least 40 dudes at her high school. It's a predominantly black high school, and some of them are all posing thug in the video, and then she poses the question, and they're like, nope. Here's the funny part. You ready? Here's the funny part. Out of like 40 dudes in the video, 38%. Like all of them said yes, except for like 2 of the dudes. All the girls said yes, except for like 2 of them. The dudes were like, it was like, hey, would you suck dick? And half of the time, right when she got through the question, they're like, no, no, no. Or let your mama die. They're like, I guess I'm sucking that dick. And you're like, no! What is happening? And then like the whole time I'm thinking, I'm watching this video, I'm not thinking. I'm not putting it in my own head. And by the end of the video, I'm sitting there going, oh, fuck, would I suck a dick or let my mom die? And the 2 dudes that were like, well, I'm sorry, Mom, you know, she had her time. What? She had her time. She lived her life. She lived her life. She had a long one.
My mom is young as shit. Whose dick are we sucking?
Oh, now we gotta get details. And it's like, is it gonna be a big hairy one? Is the guy manicured? There's too many questions that make me uncomfortable with the whole situation. Do I have to look at him? Do I have to use his name? What if halfway through it he's like, you ain't making noises like you said you would? I'm like, oh, God. Where's my mom? Is she in the other room? I haven't technically touched the cock. Just shoot her. Like, how long of a blowjob does it have to be? What if this guy is like the longest lasting guy ever? What if we're 45 minutes in and this is a lot more cock in my mouth than I thought I was gonna have? Isn't any cock in your mouth a little too much at this point, guys, in your life? That's a fucked up question. These are 16, 17-year-old boys. I'm a grown man and I'm having issues with, I'm gonna be on my way home going, I ain't sucking that fucking dick. My mom's gonna die. Like, it ain't even, what kind of gangster, what kind of Russian mobster runs up on you and he's like, look, we have your mother in another room. We're going to fucking kill her or you suck Yvonne's dick over here. What, who does that? I've never seen that Die Hard movie where McClane has a big old just dick in his face and he's like, well, here we go. Like, I never saw Die Hard with a dick. Like, Die Hard with a dick in your face. I'm like, I've never seen that shit before. So, yeah, this taco eating squirrel. Yeah. I don't know how we got to the everything.
I was picturing the next Taken movie.
I have a special set of skills, and you will suck this dick. Oh no! I'm all good luck. Like I ain't gonna fucking let that happen. All right, here we go. The NRA. I don't like to talk about political shit. I don't take stances on things. We like to fucking keep it light on here. It's the National Rifle Association. You fucking stoners at home. They're like, oh, he's gonna talk about the NRA. Was that a new cable channel? No, it's National Rifle Association. Ready? I love stories like this though. A guy at the NRA accidentally shot himself the other day while he was on the fucking job. 46-year-old man, he was holstering his pistol when he actually fucking discharged the thing. Now you gotta think at the NRA, oh man, he was fucking around. The way, you know how you fuck around with your buddies like with a Nerf gun? At the NRA, they have so many guns around, they are their Nerf guns to them. You're fucking pulling them on your buddy going, hey dude, give me your fucking sandwich. Give me your sandwich, bro. Give me your sandwich, bro. Here, fuck, you know. They were fucking around, and I'm sure he was quick drawing McGraw and his fucking buddy at the Pepsi machine and fucking got himself in the fucking thigh. Now, when you gotta call the cops on that, you know what, if you're at the NRA, I ain't taking responsibility. I'm handing the fucking phone to you, and I'm gonna make you call with the fucking bullet in your fucking thigh. Anybody in here ever been shot, like for reals? Anybody? No? Oh, I was hoping. You know when you ask that weird question, I'm like, anybody in here been fucking shot? I don't know who I'm chilling with right now. You got shot with a pellet gun? I just remember somebody telling me they got shot. This dude was showing me a scar, told me he got shot, and he was like, he said he didn't know he got shot, and then it really hurt and stung, and he looked, and it was just really intense burning, and the burning would not stop. So it was like burning inside of you where the hole was. And I'm like, oh yeah, them bullets are going to be hot, aren't they? You know, when a guy gets shot in the arm in the movie and they're like, come on, let's go. And I'm like, shouldn't he be burning a little bit more in that fucking shit? Now, anybody hear about yeah, segues are for mall cops and kids. We don't do them here. We just hop to the next story. Anybody hear about the fucking mermaid tweaker that was caught up by Table Mountain?
How did you not get her on?
I tried. What do you mean? I've been trying all fucking week. Once I nailed you guys down a couple weeks ago, I was like, mermaid bitch. I got Toxicity. Next is mermaid bitch. It's going to be the most ultimate episode ever. I got Briggs here running the fucking board. It's going to be fucking amazing. That web-toed fucking slut wouldn't even return a fucking call, okay? And oh, Lord.
People that shot themselves and anybody should.
Really? You guys ever seen the video of the rapper that shoots himself in the mouth on video just for fun? He's sitting in the front seat of his car, look it up, and he's like, all right, here we go. And he's like, ba-dum-dum, and he shoots himself in the mouth. And he does it pretty proper. If there's a right way to shoot yourself in the mouth, that's the right way. We have ran way over. It's all that dick talk. Let's do this. CentralValleyTalk.com, Sex, Drugs, Kris DeVold is what you're watching. When we come back, did I mention Toxicity, a tribute to System of a Down, is in studio tonight? Got Briggs on the board. Slide the knob. No, let's just slide the knob. No more dick talk.
You're on.
Oh, well, my little nasty. CentralValleyTalk.com is what the fuck you're watching. Hopefully you refilled the weed bowl, the cereal bowl. Hopefully you got yourself another beer. Maybe you got chocolate milk. If I had chocolate milk, I'd be blowing bubbles in mine. And one day we will find out who Bubbles is. How about I got the guys at Toxicity, a tribute to System of a Down here behind me. Give it up. And I thought we'd have them up. We would talk a little. Hey, I wanted to bring this up because in the fourth summer we gotta get serious. We'll talk about the fucking music. But right now, hey, me and this guy have something in common. And right now, if you want to, you can see him. You can see him on Netflix right now. You guys know a little comedian by the name of Dave Chappelle, right? Oh, really? 2 comedy specials he released, and literally, I haven't made it to the second one yet. That's the only one I've watched. And sure as shit, right during one of the biggest bits during the show, there are you and your lady just having a good old damn time laughing it up. Now I have to ask you, when you were there, was it just a laugh riot? Was it just he came out and knocked it dead just as it is in that, or is that edited well, or did it go down just like that?
I think it's edited pretty damn well.
Yeah.
When we saw him, you know how he said there were 4 times meeting OJ?
Yeah.
So when we saw him, he only talked about 3 times. He didn't come back out and talk about the 4th time.
Really?
Yeah, so he did like 3 or 4 shows in Hollywood.
Oh, what? So
Yeah.
that fourth, when he came back out at the end, that wasn't at the same show?
Nope.
Whoa!
Not the one we were at.
See? That's crazy.
The magic of editing.
So when you watched it, were you like, wait a minute, what the fuck is this? Wait a minute.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly.
Did everybody
what we
at the
said. I'm
comedy
like,
special try to call him out or yell because they knew that was only 3 times? Did he tell you it was going to be
no.
4 times throughout
He
the
did
night?
say it was 4
But,
times.
I'm like, what
And then
the
when
fuck?
he left, we were like, "Oh, that was tight. That was Dave Chappelle."
Now, mine's not as, for some reason, I don't think mine's as cool as that. So there was a time on Netflix, oh Lord, when they had all the WWE, like, you know how the WWE wrestlers will come out like with their own DVD. Like,
Oh, yeah,
their-
yeah, the
Oh,
specials.
yeah. So it was like Randy Orton, Portrait of an Assassin. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Randy Orton, right? His RKO out of nowhere. So, he came to the Blaze Studios and we signed waivers and they were like, well, you probably won't make it in, but in case we use your shit, we need you to sign some stuff. And then I got an email from a chick in Texas who was like, hey, my kid was yelling because they saw Uncle Chris on Netflix. And I was like, what? And I was like, oh, it's got to be in the wrestler guy's thing, but I'll take that shit. He didn't RKO me. I took a photo with the motherfucker. But you get to be in a Dave Chappelle special, man.
I know
Like,
it's sick.
I know it's sick. There were no wrestling moves or anything, Chris. Just a lot of fucking comedy. It was a lot great. It was great.
It was.
And it's really clear that you guys now. When was that? When did you guys go to that?
Oh, it's February.
Fuck. All right, that was a while ago. What were you guys doing during that in February? You guys
That was
probably,
last
getting
February.
drunk or last February 2016. What were you guys doing?
Jacking off.
Yes, that's a great answer. What were you doing this February?
Jacking off.
He's all drinking.
And jacking off.
Drinking and jacking off. I've upgraded my game. And tonight I may be smoking, drinking, and jacking off. My cock don't know what's gonna happen. You ever surprise your dick? Just try to mix it up a little bit. I don't know, like straight out, lighting some candles or something. Like your dick don't know what's gonna happen all of a sudden.
I've unfortunately
thought we
accidentally
were gonna-
rammed
I thought
it
we
into
were gonna-
things, but that's not the surprise I'm looking for.
Knob or something.
You ever bumped into the grown one? Like, here we go. Let's get a little uncomfortable, ladies. You guys ever bump into the
5
grown?
minutes in, we're talking about dick again.
I know already. What the fuck? Let's switch it up. What is it about the ladies that are all grown and they're like in their mid to late 30s, maybe even early 40s, and then they like to say, I have never masturbated. I have never. That is. Oh my God, you guys. And I'm like, you haven't even accidentally touched it a little too long? Like in the shower or nothing? Just kind of accident? Oh my God, no.
There's girls like that?
And then, yeah, no, I know, right? That's because you're hanging out with the right ones, all right? You're hanging out with the ones that are rubbing it right now as we're talking. Those are the right ones, all right? My standards are very easy to please. Now, maybe it's just because, I don't know, guys, we're dry humping the air at the very mention of booby, you know? And I'm still calling them boobies, you know? It's things like that. Toxicity. What's going on with you guys these days?
Man, I like boobies too, I'm not gonna lie. Tatas. Sometimes when you're walking and your dick rubs against your pants just the right way.
Yes! Yes! Those quickly become your boner pants.
Yes.
When you're not trying and your pants become boner pants, corduroys are good for that. Now, you guys, why don't we try? you guys know the show Rick and Morty? You guys watch Rick and Morty? Anybody
yes.
know Rick and
I
Morty?
didn't watch the season premiere.
Now, here's the thing. Rick and Morty, I ain't going to do no fucking weird spoilers or anything, but Rick and Morty started making a reference to this McDonald's McNugget sauce.
heard about that.
The
I've heard about it,
Szechuan, the Szechuan sauce. Now, this sauce is Szechuan. Say it.
Szechuan.
The Szechuan sauce. No matter how sober you are, when you try to tell a cop about the Szechuan sauce, he's going to think you're fucking loaded. So, kid, what were you doing there? Well, officer, I'm looking for the Szechuan sauce. Get the fuck out of the car. You're walking the line. This is almost 20 years ago. 1998, Mulan came out, and fucking McDonald's came out with a Szechuan sauce. Racist or honoring the people? I don't know at this point, but I heard it was damn good because I was alive and kicking at that time eating McDonald's. I don't remember this fucking sauce.
What was Mulan?
Remember
What's that
Mulan?
fucking
No,
Disney
She was
movie?
the
She's
Chinese.
She's Chinese.
She was Chinese.
She had a
Yeah.
dragon pet, right?
She had a yes, she did, and it was a smooth-talking, fast-talking Eddie
Mushu?
Murphy.
Oh, shit.
Long before the days of the donkey.
Donkey.
And it was the exact same character, as a matter of fact. It was him as a fucking dragon.
Is Disney racist? Is McDonald's racist? Who
Oh
knows?
man,
Was the sauce good? That's what
that
matters.
sauce is what matters. Now Rick and Morty centers their episode around him trying to get this fucking Szechuan sauce.
Wait, hang on. So, spoiler alert. Season 2
Szechuan,
ended with
Szechuan.
Rick getting arrested.
Oh really?
Does he get out of jail?
I
to
can't.
get this
You gotta
Szechuan
watch.
sauce?
Well,
I
apparently
haven't
he
seen
can't
it.
have it.
Well, I don't want to know.
So this thing, McDonald's actually acknowledged this shit. McDonald's started to fucking did this Twitter post where they tagged Rick and Morty in it, and apparently people think they're gonna bring back the Szechuan sauce.
I heard.
So I'm starting to think of other things, maybe other products. Do you guys remember? Here's where I'm fucking a little older. Remember when fucking McDonald's served pizza in the 90s.
Oh yeah.
I remember going to McDonald's and it had to be after 4 p.m. and we were sitting there and my buddy's like, "Oh, I'm gonna get a little
that
pizza."
salad shake.
You got it. I remember the salad shake. Oh, I love the salad shaker.
What?
You don't remember
like
the
a
salad
fucking
shake?
salad
That's just
shaker.
too much.
I really
We're
like
gonna
you guys
put
doing
that
that
down.
motion though.
Yes.
Salad shaker.
You're sitting in your car to light and they're like, "Holy shit!" You're all this.
Wait, hang
It's
on.
fucking Caesar. You're like, it's fucking Caesar. So these are products,
That
these are
sounds
things,
disgusting.
and I'm thinking if we can just get on the bandwagon, get certain things. There used to be a McDLT. A
Why does it have to be
McDLT.
McDonald's shit?
I don't know. I'm trying to think of other things from other places. I missed.
Sour
but I can't.
Altoids, man. You remember
Sour
that?
Altoids. I do. They don't make those anymore.
No. Those were amazing.
You didn't like the sour Altoids.
Fuck. Not everyone liked the Szechuan sauce.
This is very true. People are particular to Szechuan. I got to bring this up. The video of the grandma that got hit in the face with feces from the ape.
Oh yeah.
I already had it looked up. He brought it up to me before the show. This ape, in one swell, like he's in motion. He's running, and his hand dips below his
timing it
track. He's grabbing the shit. He's doing this overhand thing. It's almost like, is that cricket? Cricket, where they do that
yeah.
weird overhand toss. This chimp is a cricket master, and he plugs grandma in the face with some of his own shit. And everybody knows, you don't get close to the monkeys at the zoo, and you especially don't get close to those tigers, because those bastards, oh man. You know, my parents, my mom and brother saw a tiger spray on these people's popcorn at the San Diego Zoo one time.
Popcorn.
And they didn't tell the people. They didn't tell the people, and they allowed them to fucking eat it. And that's my own fucking mother.
did they
I'm
not
from her
see
loins.
it?
Apparently, the popcorn was in a position where the line did a spray, and it kind of went in the air, and people got sprayed and hit. And they thought their popcorn didn't get hit, and my mom's like, "No, this popcorn got fucking laced with the butter sauce." And that's
Well, at least you got a
kiss.
story. So.
I like that story.
Those people died a year later. Now, sex, drugs, Kris DeVold, Central Valley Talk. Did I bring it down just then? I felt I bring it down. Well, let's bring it back up before we go to commercial. We have Toxicity, a tribute to System of a Down in studio. After they perform, we will hear all about the gig they got coming up because they are here with purpose. We're just not here for all the... No more dick talk, guys. I'm
We'll
over
see.
it.
We'll see about
We'll
that.
see. So I'll be the judge of that.
Don't fucking make promises.
CentralValleyTalk.com. Sex, drugs, Kris DeVold is what you're talking. Slide the knob. See, that's kind of dickish. Well, my little nasty CentralValleyTalk.com is what the fuck you're watching. Ever since the inception of the show, February 12, 2013, I vowed to bring you one live musical act a week, and this week is no different. I'm proud to bring to you, they have a gig next week we'll talk about. Ladies and gentlemen, here they are, Toxicity, a tribute to System of a Down!
Metal.
This is our second time here. Did he mention that?
And our second acoustic time.
Hey!
Count me in.
1, 2, 3, 4.
You need to fear the love. You love to love the fear. I never want to be alone. I've forgotten to. The robes keep moving clouds. The clouds become unreal. I'd rather be at home. Do you want me to try directing your night? An exit light the sky. The sky becomes complete. Traveling hearts divine the throne. I've forgotten to. Friction, lines, bumps. The highway song complete. The signs are all turning right. Do you want me to try directing your night? Want me to try directing your night? the purest forms of life. Our days are never coming back. The canyons of our time. Our days are never coming back. The darkest songs of life. Our days are never coming back. The canyons of our times. Our days are never ever coming back. Our days are never coming back. Our days are never coming back. Are we just going into the second song?
Yeah.
Go for
That
it.
was a warm-up song.
Yeah!
Everybody know. Let everybody know. These lights.
Ready?
Woo!
Está caliente. Grab onto your knee.
I know weather's gonna be fine, but I can't see you through the streamline. My love waits for me in daytime, but I can't see you through the snow blind.
But I wasn't there for you.
You are gone. Goodbyes are long. Goodbyes.
I wasn't there for
Goodbyes. Wasn't there for goodbyes. I wasn't there for goodbyes. I know time reveals in hindsight, but I can't wrestle with the stormy night because your love lasts a lifetime, but I can't see you through the snow blind.
I wasn't there for you.
You are gone. Goodbyes are long. You are gone. Goodbyes are long. Goodbye. Yeah! I wasn't there for you. I wasn't there. I wasn't there for you.
But I wasn't there for you.
You are gone.
I wasn't there for
Goodbyes are long. Goodbye. Yeah! Goodbye. Goodbye. Woo. That's it.
Beautiful.
Give me a beer.
Done and done.
Talk some shit to play aerials. You guys down?
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
Wait. Ooh, well, I'm in on nasty. CentralValleyTalk.com. Sex, drugs, Kris DeVold is what the fuck you're watching. I know. We're gonna maneuver. We're gonna maneuver so my big noggin aim. Wait a minute. What the hell's going on over here? Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up one more time for my live musical guest of the evening, Toxicity, tribute to System of a Down. Briggs has now been educated. He understands what the System of the Down is now.
The Down.
And you guys were showing him System of a Down, and I fucking love it. Now, what's really going on? You guys are, what's going on? Where can I see you? You guys have purpose this evening. Do we? He's like, what
This
the
is what
fuck,
we
Chris?
talk? No.
Yeah. Well, I'm not sure what the
Cue
fuck we're
talking
doing.
sign.
Hi, we're Toxicity, a tribute to System of a Down. We're playing Fulton 55, 21 and over show, Friday, April 14th. Day late, dollar short of the 13th, but you know, it'll still be a good show. We got.
Were
great
you
openers.
wanting? Is it by that?
kill it.
Are you killing me by that comment? Do you want the show on Friday the 13th?
Kinda.
Are you trying to be the only guy that gets his nose broken by a broken guitar string that evening? Like an accident nobody's ever heard of in their lives?
make the best
And then
out
like
of
your
it.
nose is split into 3 pieces and they're in the emergency room and the doctor's like, I've been on the job for 50 years and never heard of such
I'm a big
thing.
fan of
And it's
murder
Friday the
and, like,
13th.
people getting murdered.
So, and it's going to make one hell of a Friday the 13th story when I'm like, the bass string popped in my face. Now, Fulton 55, who's going to be there with you guys?
We got great opener, Valkyrie Missile, and Way Off Starboard.
Well, the Valkyrie Missile. You know what's weird? Both bands having. You know, when you go this long, I guess nobody has a choice but to come in here and peddle my fucking smut, right? We need. What the fuck, man? Let's get you in here.
You're in here right
What the
now.
hell's going? Well, I mean, you
What
know.
you call a band horse.
Yeah, that was my next thing. So, okay, so first off, Valkyrie Missile's going to be there with you guys. Way Off Starboard's going to be there. It's going to be an amazing show. And everybody loves System of a Down. And by the time he goes on, enough drink will be taken in, and one's liver will begin the pickling process to where you're going to sing, and you're not going to be able to help it when these guys start performing.
Come be drunk, be merry, come sing with us.
Right? And it's
Sing
gonna
your damn
it's a
hearts
lot
out.
and it's a lot better. I mean, not that listening to System Down on your cool radio system at home is a badass, but hearing the songs live, coming out of fucking amp at your ear, and then have you guys know these guys. So that's all your fucking buddies you're gonna get to party with anyway, alright? So now I must bring this up. You guys are all kind of from different projects, right? How many bands between you guys are we all fucking in right now? What's going on here?
Do we got to count?
I mean, there's a lot of fucking bands going on. How many are you responsible for? Just yourself?
3.
Okay, what are you working with back
Got
here?
one.
Okay, so you're gonna keep it. Okay, you're the keeping it simple. Okay, what's going on back here?
He has one other band.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
So
don't
two.
come on. Don't let yourself okay, off the top of my head, I'm thinking, what you've done other? No, you're doing nothing now. Lies, and sometimes you don't even know. You're in lots of bands and you rock out and party, and you're like, oh shit, that's right, I am in that motherfucking band. We're kind of in between shit right now. And then how many are you rocking? 3. This is 7, 8. I'm gonna even just plug in a 9 because there might even be an extra one floating around no one's talking about.
Well,
in there.
sometimes we lend our talents to other bands. Like,
Yeah, like-
last month, I was singing with a different band.
Yeah,
just
right?
for one show. Yeah.
It's a one night only cameo appearance. How did this happen though? How did you guys like? Hey, we like System of a Down.
I like
How
this
did
story.
How did this all
I'm not gonna
happen?
tell it.
It's been years since we've been wanting to do this. Vince and I have always jammed out System of a Down tracks with our drummer, who's my cousin. My cousin and I started actually, when we started practicing together, those were the songs that we practiced with. And fuck, we've been doing this for so damn long, we finally said, let's actually get a singer.
You know, you start practicing. Like I know a lot of bands that do that. Like you'll hear. I've even seen cool internet videos too, where you'll see a band doing another band's song, and it's just them warming up before they go on or
Yeah.
something. You know, or maybe during rehearsal, these are fuck around songs. It's how everybody gets loose. And then there comes a certain point where you're like, we're kind of cranking these jams out pretty fucking
Yeah.
bad. Like, and so you get to that point. You're like, we need a singer now.
Yeah.
We're gonna fucking do this. So how does all that come about back there?
Why did you need a singer?
Oh, I was singing at first.
Yeah, what happened with that? You're like not having it? You're like, I get a little tired
I
up
want
there?
to play the bass and
He's
sing.
all motherfucker. I want to do this. I go so high with the air bass, just like in.
I was good at the singing, but not so much the screaming, so I needed someone who was diverse.
That's what I always fear if I were to ever get in a fucking band. First off, what band would have me? Second off, the screaming parts. I've tried in my car when I'm all alone. You ever do this shit in your car? Well,
Yeah.
these guys can do it. What if I?
Yeah.
I've heard the tricks. Just drink some Coca-Cola, some Kool-Aid, get the saliva going. I've had enough bands in here. No. I've even
Your
been at
throat just goes, ugh.
yeah, I've even been at live shows where I'll have like a lead singer, like I'm hosting a show and the lead singer will give a good metal cry and then I try after and I'm like, that's not happening. That's not happening. I need a two lead singer action. You know,
Well,
I'm gonna.
not
There's
we
a,
can park it,
four
but-
here.
Why? Yeah. And you guys work with the Force, so you're doing even better. So, okay. So this gig's coming up. Now, how often do you want to be doing the Toxicity thing? Or is it kind of like, this is a nice break from all the other shit that we're kind of involved in? How do you guys look at it when you're out there with
I
Toxicity?
think we all have different answers for that question.
Probably.
What gets you here? What got you here in Toxicity? to do
Again, it
this?
was the love of System of a Down, the fact that they don't tour enough and aren't putting out music. So we wanted to kind of hopefully try and bridge the gap. So we're trying to not only play here in Fresno, obviously we're trying to book out-of-town gigs. Hopefully we can play Fresno maybe every 3-4 months, do a big show like this.
And that would be right about the time. I come out and party with you guys, I'm gonna need time to fucking recoup.
Yeah, exactly.
You can't
so are
be
we.
Yeah, don't pop up fucking 2 weeks later and I'm gonna be like, my head still kind of fucking hurts. Like, I'm still fucking, a little alcohol shock from that shit. Now, you guys are gonna go on last, of course, right?
Yeah, we'll play.
Thank
This is
God.
our show.
I was gonna say, if the booze needs to be hitting me, I need you guys to be on last. I
We're
want
on
to be
last.
the most sweatiest drunk by the time, that sweaty red-faced drunk by the time you fucking make it up there. Okay, so besides System of a Down, which is the obvious influence, what do you guys like to listen to?
We're all huge metal fans here, so.
Anybody who ever went through a weird rap phase?
Oh, I
definitely.
still
We
fuck
got that
with rap,
Wu-Tang
yeah.
Clan ain't nothing to
I'm
fuck
trying to go
with.
see Bone Thugs next week.
Oh, don't do it! Are you gonna go see? Oh no! And I'm gonna miss
Tech Nine.
everybody. And I'm gonna miss everybody. Oh man! Oh shit, man! The Crossroads fucked me up. You know what I remember? You know what I remember about fucking Bone Thugs and Harmony? That year at the MTV Music Awards, where they were nominated for like fucking 15 MTV Music Awards for the Crossroads video. They all showed up in matching fucking white suits, right? They didn't win shit the whole fucking night. It was so weird. And it's like, and like the people like presenting were like, and Bone Thugs and Harmony, Crossroads. And they'd be like that same fucking 10-second clip of the see you at that crossroads. And by the end of the night, they weren't even posing when the camera was on them. They're just like, don't say her fucking name. What's the matter anyway,
they
man?
withstood one of the longest.
Do you
singles.
see his son? His son is rapping now,
Yeah,
and his
I
flow
saw
is
that.
fucking sick,
I like
man.
it. I like it.
What's going on when I'm looking at when I'm hearing things like he's got a retro flow, and I'm like, what's a retro flow? Oh, he kind of sounds like
you
Bone
make
Thugs
that
and
up?
Harmony. I've heard a term like he has a retro flow, and I'm like, what's a
heard it once
retro
somewhere.
flow?
Retro flow.
And I'm like, what's a retro flow? Is that like a metro flow? Because that's a whole different type. And he's got his nails done while he's rapping. I don't. It's kind of like someone's a nod to the old school by making their flow as such. So, oh, he kind of sounds like Tupac. Or, oh, they kind of have a Bone Thugs flow to him. Because all the mumble rap going
You're
around.
right.
It all can't be cold like Minnesota, this bullshit.
what
So,
you're talking
good, don't. Because it was in a Sprite commercial. And I was like, what is this song? I looked it up. Oh, no, it wasn't a 20-second Sprite commercial song. It was like a 4.5-minute song by this kid with his red dreads. And they were a hockey team. And they were out on a fucking... And he was talking about he's so badass in the streets.
Is he Canadian?
He wasn't. I don't know. Well, he was a little darker in tone, and I know there's dark Canadians as well, but I don't think he was Canadian.
If he fucks with hockey and he's got red hair.
That's the thing. Nah, no, but I'm gonna have to show you this video. It's a horrible thing. Okay,
shit. Now I'm
Toxicity.
curious.
How drunk do you guys like to get when you perform, or do you not drink when you perform?
Not too much.
Not too much. No.
No.
Have you guys had incidents?
Keep them coming though.
Have you had incidences where maybe it's happened and you learned the
Not
hard
with
way?
this band
Not
and
yet.
previous bands we have.
Any-
so we've learned our lessons.
Any stories out there that make mentioning? Have you ever heard yourself, or has someone had to tell you?
So the thing is, like, when I was starting a
would
metal
love somebody
band
to tell me.
and we were doing Hands That Kill, I'm fucking
slow
drunk
down.
off my ass. I'm playing the shit out of the guitar. I'm like, I'm rocking this shit. And then fucking someone shows me the video the next day. I'm all over the guitar, like,
that's
not
the
making.
worst.
Oh, I was so sad. I was like,
That's the worst.
it's like, this is the worst show I've ever played.
Whenever
in
I
my
think like
fucking life.
Hands That Kill, though, like an old Hands That Kill show, I'm thinking like everybody drunk. I might have thrown up once before you guys even made it on.
Fucking
like-
everyone else was drunk. I was the only one sober probably at that time.
He's like-
I'm like, I ain't doing this shit again.
That is fantastic. Anybody else have any incidences where maybe it got a little too real up there? A little too stoned, a little
Oh,
too
yeah,
drunk?
definitely.
Well, and you sing too, man. So I
Ben
mean,
won't
you gotta
admit
kind of watch
Well,
it.
you know, like sometimes I feel like I get bored up there during certain parts of the music, so I'll bring a beer bong with me. I gotta keep the crowd entertained, bruh.
Oh man,
That's what the music's for.
Oh, my
He's
bad.
all, I go to the next level.
I'm doing my own show over
The
there.
music ain't enough for me anymore. I need to
Love
get
and toxicity.
I need to get filled up now. He's like, so I take a beer bong on stage, you know? It's
You're fucking better. I haven't seen it yet.
planning on it.
yeah, now everybody's gonna expect it when they're at the show.
Damn right.
Any incidences with you? Too drunk? Too drunk to pluck?
Too drunk. I thought I was playing my guitar, but it was actually a bass. I was like, Ben, you're playing the wrong guitar. I'm shredding this, man.
No! Back up that train for a couple seconds. He's like, shit, these strings feeling thick up on this motherfucker. This thing feeling way different.
I'm sounding heavy.
I'm sounding heavy, but I'm killing. And they're like, man, I didn't know you
broke
play
two
bass.
strings.
Yeah, what the?
And 8 picks.
That's what happens. That's what happens. So now you've learned. Now they're like, you know
We've
what?
learned.
Well, pace it. Well, you get your little buzz while you're up there and feel it out. Too drunk at shows. Have you yourself ever been too drunk at a fucking show and realized you shouldn't have?
No.
Yes.
No, never. No.
Yes, I was.
You ever miss out on a cool band because you got too drunk?
No, part of Motley Crue, but I was.
I
So,
think
He's like, I'm okay.
I gotta take a leak during a really good song.
yeah, I
Really?
was so wasted I couldn't find the bathroom.
Did you hear it? Where
Yeah, you're
what did you do?
It was at
bathroom's totally
the
dead.
San Manuel Amphitheater. Fucking-
Okay, so you peed outside then, or what'd you
No,
do?
my girlfriend had to lead me to the fucking bathroom.
Did you come back and ask her? Or did she see your ass wandering around and she's like, there he is again. What is this?
No, I told
What
her
is he
straight up. I'm
doing?
like, babe, I don't know where the fuck I'm going. Like, can you help me?
Did you hold her hand?
I held the back of her, like her shoulder.
Yeah! I was just imagine you getting led. Just show me where the fuck it is.
It was pretty awesome.
I don't know if I've ever been too drunk at a. You know what though? My girl's a little younger than me, and I took her to go see Power Man 5000 in Orgy up in fucking. Yeah, we're like, fuck it, tickets were cheap. We'll drive up there and fucking hang out. So we go up north a little bit, and man, we start. I'm like, let's get crazy at the hotel. She's getting ready, flattening her hair. I'm making some drinks for her. A little smoky smoke, a little drinky drink, and I'm calling the Uber, and I'm like, you gonna be cool, right? Yeah, and then we get there, and it's like. Orgy's killing their set. The old local bands killed. There were these local bands. They were all Bay Area. I was like, who are you guys? Like, some of these peeps were ready to get signed. And then Power Man 5000 makes it out, and she's not looking so hot. I'm like, this is what we wait. Are you ready to go? Because I'm ready to... No?
Yeah,
You're
she's
not?
ready to go.
Yeah, I want to go. I'm like, oh, you're ready to go. Oh, shit. So, here's the thing. We made it 3 songs into the set.
Oh, fuck.
Oddly enough, I've been at different shows in the past. I've seen Power Man 5000 twice. I saw them like back in 2000 when they were all in their space gear. Then I saw them like at a KRZR Man Fest in Madeira where they all looked like skeevy bikers. Nice. And then up north, they were all kind of space gear again, all dyed up, looking good, right?
And they played her a couple years ago at the Babylon too.
Were they looking all spaced out? Did he have his goggles?
It was
Like,
a
yeah.
Halloween show.
Oh, see, they're still doing their thing.
What?
Oh, the Babylon, I like it because it's.
That's like already
Don't
5
even get me
years.
started about that. Sad part was she wanted to hear the nobody's real, but they're willing to let you know. So I was like, I got her here that long for that. No, they did it 3 songs and we were done.
Oh, tight.
We were fucking leaving. Oh, it was tight, but I was like, there's at least 3 or 4 songs I wouldn't mind hearing, that pop up on my little fucking Pandora station that I'm like, yeah, I'll hear these fucking live Saturday night.
Well, they're from Bakersfield. You'll be able to see.
I
it again.
imagine I'm gonna bump into them down there somewhere. In fact, I was just hoping when I'm down in that area. Why am I bumping into like John Davis from Korn at the fucking
He doesn't
like the
hang out
liquor
in
store?
Bakersfield.
He doesn't.
Who the
Nobody
fuck wants
other
to
than-
hang out in Bakersfield.
Nobody, not even the folks from fucking Bakersfield want to
If
hang out.
Jonathan Davis was from Fresno, you think he'd be living in Fresno?
Fuck no, man. Why is it every time one of those fake stories comes out about somebody moving to Clovis, it's all like Jim Carrey moving to Clovis,
that's not-
Timberlake moving to Clovis? That's never fucking
Everyone
happening.
buys it too. I'm like,
I don't want to live in Clovis.
Fuck the internet.
The cops are fucking.
Clovis.
The cops. Hey, the cops frown where the signs are brown. All right, and that's fucking. That's Clovis to me. I live that fucking shit. I got. I had a stop sign, a 4-way stop at my apartment, and I got pulled over on the other side of the 4-way stop leaving one night. And he's like, I'm gonna do you solid. I'm not gonna take your car, but I am gonna have to take you in. So you go turn around, and I had some drinks, and I was leaving. I literally made it through the intersection. He goes, where do you live? I go, get your hands down. I was like, oh shit. Where do you live? I was like, right over there. Right over there. And he turned around, and here's what's funny. He still didn't put it together. And then 10 minutes later, he's reading my address, and he's like, well, shit, you live right here. I'm like, Son of a bitch! That's what. Am I cool to go? And he let all my buddies out of the car, and then he left the car, and then I got. And you know what's real shitty is when you get picked up from the drunk take from your buddies, you're like, we were waiting on you all night, man.
Don't I know
You
it?
want to go back and party, man?
Don't I know?
And then you know what's shitty is then your other friend sees you the next night, and they're all, hey man, I saw Dusty and David Todd at the bar the other night. They were saying how you were in the drunk take, man. I was like. They were at the bar partying while I was at the drunk tank? Yeah, man. I was like, they said they were at home drinking and waiting on me to get out. Lies.
Lies.
But wouldn't you still go have your evening?
Well, they hold you for like 8 fucking hours. They're not letting you out.
I had a guy who got up and took a piss right in the middle of me and him hanging out in there, and I was like, oh, God, the old guy's up. And then he starts taking a piss, and he's like, I can't fake the system. Might as well lay down. And I was like, what the fuck are you talking, old man? He's like, that dude wants to come in a crosswalk and say I hit him. I'm like, oh, God, you hit someone in your car. I'm a man. Get me out of here. I don't have my glasses. They're afraid I'm going to do something. They've taken my shoes. I'm sitting here blind for like 5, 6, 7 hours. I'm like, this is some bullshit, man. Never again. Toxicity. Let's talk about this. Fulton 55. Next Saturday.
Don't get arrested. Take an Uber.
Friday.
Take a lift.
Next Friday, that's right, because it's going to be on the 14th.
A week.
Yes.
A week from today. Hey, let's do this real quick, you guys. I like to do a little something on the show. Sex, drugs, Kris DeVold. You know, internet, television hour, it's really hard to fill. That's what she said. And sometimes bands come on and they're like, well, that son of a bitch just talks too much. And then you're driving home and you're like, man, I had a couple cool things to mention. I didn't get to bring up that shit. So how about this? For the next 60 seconds, it's no longer going to be sex, drugs, and Kris DeVold. Oh, no, no, no. I will shut my mouth and it will now be sex, drugs, and toxicity. Tribute to System of a Down!
Chris.
Hi.
Hello.
I'm Chris. So our drummer sprained his ankle the other day, right? Fucking kickboxing like an asshole. And so we haven't had a practice in like a week. So we're
This is information you want to talk about?
Yes. So we're finally going to practice again tomorrow. Don't worry, we have the set down. We're playing over 25 songs. It's going to be fucking great. We also have a backup, so in case he's being a little bitch, we're just going to throw in someone else. It can be you. Do you want to do it? No? All right. I didn't want you to anyway. Fuck off.
Over a handful of songs from every album will be played.
I hope
Can't
you like
stress
steal this
that
album. A month?
I hope you can't stress that a month.
Stretch it a month. Remember, fuck the system. Also, a portion of all proceeds from our show are going to be going to UNICEF to help the children of Syria.
Damn right.
And sex, drugs, and toxicity attributed to System of a Down. You know, that's what's weird, right? That minute felt really long, right?
It did.
It's really weird when you do it. I think that's why we feel like gods in the bedroom. Like, you do 3 minutes of work, and we're like, I am an animal. She's like, what the fuck? The microwave popcorn isn't finished. That's why when I do this show, at Internet Television Minute, like, you guys talk, that felt like at least 3 to me. At least 3 or 4.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm so fucking boring.
We've aged. No, we've aged. You guys are 10 years older than when we started this fucking shit. How about this? You guys don't miss it. You have no reason not to find the fucking links. They're going to be all over the Sex Drives Kris DeVold page. You got to go like their page to find out about all the upcoming shows. They're going to be taking it out of town. And if you love System of a Down, you have no reason not to be partying with these guys. Give it up one more time for Toxicity, a tribute to System of a Down. Trying to work on special guests for next week. Maybe make it a little easier on Briggs. Can we go up for Briggs? Working on the board. I'm taken away from his evening by him having to be here, and I'm trying to alleviate it. We're working on it now. We may have something cooking. You guys want to know who the live musical guest is for next Friday? Yeah. No, you lazy stoners, like the fucking Facebook page. And I totally forgot. Cunt. That's 4. Sex Drives Kris DeVold has a 5 cunt minimum, and that's 5. Like the Facebook page, you lazy stoners. We did it. Slide the knob. Slide it.